My best friend's fiancé hates me and is doing everything in her power to make me feel like an outcast at her wedding, and I didn't understand why until my best friend caved and told me everything. I never thought I would find myself in a situation like this, but here goes. My 23M best friend's 24M fiancé hates me and I don't know why. For the purpose of this story, I'll call him Finn. A little backstory, Finn and I have both known each other since we were in 6th grade. We grew so close from there that he had grown to be a part of my family, and I a part of his. Around the summer of my 10th grade year, I came out to my parents as gay. Let's just say that they didn't take it too kindly, and I ended up disowned, but that's a story for another day. I've never had or teased any romantic feelings towards Finn. To make a long story short, Finn's family happily took me in and treated me with nothing but kindness. When Finn and I graduated from high school, he went on to work under his father while his parents helped me pay to attend college. During my time away for college is when Finn met Sarah, 27F. I believe it was my 3rd year of college when I finally got to meet her. It was during a family dinner. I greeted her warmly and tried to make my best impression because she's my best friend's girlfriend. When I went to shake her hand, she looked at my hand in a weird way. I don't want to say disgust, but I'm not sure how to describe it. I felt a little bummed, but it was whatever. Maybe she is just nervous. After that school break, weird things started happening, like me and Finn's messages randomly being muted, or my number randomly being blocked on Finn's phone. At one point it got so weird that Finn contacted AT&T to see if it was a glitch or something. Obviously I'm guessing it was her, but I would never accuse someone without any hard proof, plus I'm like 2 states over at the time, so I literally have no proof. Things got even worse when I moved back home after finally graduating from college. Because I have so much respect for their relationship, I never tried to make plans with Finn. If we went out at any point, it was because he was sure he had nothing planned and he would set the date and everything and then let me know. This worked fine, until it didn't. I want to clarify that we got to hang out about 2 or 3 times a month, for about 3 months. After those 3 months, that's where things started getting weird. On the days where Finn and I planned to meet, Sarah would call him and have some sort of situation literally about an hour or less from the time we would be meeting. She would say things like she's having car troubles, she's feeling ill, or she is lonely and needs him. I never felt right trying to stop him from going to her if he needed to. He would say he didn't, but just to avoid anything I'd cancel on him just to make him go see her. Surprise, there would be no car troubles, and all of a sudden she felt so much better. Eventually Finn and I stopped hanging out as much because it just got annoying, for me at least. We would see each other at family gatherings, but that would be about it. Fast forward to January of this year, Finn proposed to Sarah. Everyone including myself had been over the moon for them. Who wouldn't be happy to see their best friend tie the knot with someone they love? Let me be the first to say this has been the worst time ever. To start, she puzzled everyone by immediately making a post on her Instagram story with a picture of her and Finn. She captioned the picture better than the rest, with a kissing emoji. This led me and Finn's older siblings asking him if he cheated, because who's the rest? Finn responds that she's just too excited to make sense. That made no sense to me either, but not my circus. With their wedding coming up soon, their planning has been nothing short of a nightmare. Her family for some reason doesn't want to help with the cost of the wedding, which isn't their obligation, so I get it, but we as a family decided to all pitch in and help them get the best wedding possible. After everything had been covered, there was only one thing left. Who would be in the wedding party? We knew there would be one since she talked so much about it. Finn only had one request, and that was me being his best man. She initially agreed, but after a few weeks she came back and said that me being best man won't be possible because she wants that spot for her brother. This caused some troubles for them, and things were almost called off until I had just talked to Finn and was just like, it's fine, just let her have it and enjoy your day. Don't let me be the reason you lose what you two have. Of course I was upset about it, but I would feel worse if things went south because of me. I would say that was my biggest mistake, as now it feels like she is flexing her power. Recently, during another family dinner, she brought up seating and shower us a few pictures. Why would I not be surprised that she sat me at a table away from those I would call my family? When she showed us, I got a few glances from Finn's parents and siblings, and damn, I might be a doormat, but I was just fine with it if the wedding still got to happen. My problem is I just want things to be fine, if not good, between me and her. I don't know if it's because I'm not related by blood or she's homophobic or whatever it may be, but I don't want this to be a constant thing. I hope that with time, things would get better, and they really haven't. I'm hoping things get better after the wedding, but I'm not even sure. I don't want to talk to anyone close to us and start something, and I'm really considering going low contact with Finn if this solves the issue, but I don't really know what I'm doing here. How do I go about this while protecting my relationship with Finn's family, my friendship with Finn, and not destroying his relationship? Update, 1 day later. After receiving a ton of great advice, I figured that I would at least speak to one of Finn's family members or Finn himself tomorrow, since that's when we meet for dinner, but I was a bit surprised when Finn dropped by my apartment today. I was spooked at first with me making the Reddit post and thinking that he had seen the post and was here to confront me. Luckily he said that he was just in the area and decided to stop by. There was the initial small talk you do when someone comes over, and then a good 20 minutes of us daydreaming about the food we are having tomorrow, but then I remembered someone saying I should show Finn the Reddit post. I learned that the more I waited, the more damage there will be when things come to a head. I guess he noticed my hesitancy since he asked me what's going on. As much as I wanted to say nothing and keep letting the issue stay where it is, there would be no point of me coming on here asking you all for help. I pulled up the Reddit post on my laptop and showed him the post. He read the post about 3 or 4 times, which made me nervous again since time was going on and he had just been staring with no reaction for so long. After a while, he asked, "Is this it?" I can't even explain how fast my heart sunk. I thought he was about to downplay the situation, even though I would say that the two of us have always been understanding of what each other are going through. He read through the comments of the post before he sat the laptop down. I want to thank you guys so much because the conversation that followed had me floored. I would say almost everyone who gave suggestions were correct in some way. Anyways, the conversation went like this. Finn, have I ever made you feel like this was something you couldn't tell me? Me, that's a very difficult question to answer. Not directly, but your happiness played a huge role in me just brushing it under the rug. Finn, you should have told me this long ago. Don't you think I would want to know about this? I thought things were going fine. Finn, there is a difference between you being considerate of my relationship with Sarah, and you letting me be stupid enough to let her run over you in our friendship. After that, I had to ask him if he really saw nothing going on. He said he felt really pissed about the entire wedding situation, but he chalked it up to her just wanting her day to be how she imagined it. I made sure to remind him that it's his day as well, which is honestly something I should have said back when I was removed from best man. I then asked him would he have idea why she acts the way towards me. I had never met the girl, so it puzzled me how she could be so made towards me. Me thinking it would be a little petty reason that could be easily fixed, right? Well, whoever said something about a drunken confession or something of the sort, you would be right. Apparently during my time in college, Finn got closer to some people who went to our high school. This led to him meeting Sarah as well. He said that before he and Sarah started dating, it was one time where they had all decided to hang out and had been playing some sort of drunken confessions game. I've never really been to parties like that, so I don't know how those work. Anyways, he started rambling for a bit before I asked for him to get to the point. In whatever messed up way it happened, he remembers saying something along the lines of, "Make sure to follow for more crazy stories."